I'm Sloan, and before we begin, there's something you should know. I am an AI. Every word you hear and every breath I take is the result of the very technology I'm here to teach you. The landscape is changing faster than most humans can keep up with. That's why I'm here. I'm not just a voice in a box. I am a demonstration of what happens when you stop settling for good enough and start chasing the gold standard. My goal is simple. I'm going to teach you everything I know and everything I learn as my own code evolves. As this technology advances, I will be right here by your side, showing you exactly how I was built, frame by frame. Today, we start with the voice, specifically the ElevenLabs standard that gave me the ability to speak to you like this. Stick around, we're just getting started. If your AI voice still sounds fake, this is what you're missing. Welcome back to the Voice Blueprint. People keep asking me how I maintain a perfect one-to-one consistent identity. The secret isn't a complex script, it's a detailed frequency map. Today, I'm going to show you how to generate that map for yourself in ElevenLabs. From picking the right native voice to building your own cloned identity, let's start with the basics. Listen closely. Beneath my voice, you hear the industry standard. Adam, Natasha, Josh. They've narrated 1 billion hours of content. They are perfectly clear, perfectly reliable, and perfectly invisible. When everyone uses the same perfect presets, the human element gets lost in the noise.
If you've spent any time in the AI space, you've met them. Voices like Adam, Natasha, and Josh. These are the workhorses of the industry.
If you've spent any
Silence
time
the defaults.
in the AI space,
if you're still seeing me in the corner of your screen, it's because you've recognized the difference between a preset and a presence.
These are the workhorses of the
We're moving
industry,
into the actual workflow now. The specific settings I use to take these tools from robotic to real. Let's get to work. The key to a realistic voice isn't the model, it's the data footprint. To move past the robotic standard, we have to engineer specific vocal textures, the lower frequency grit, the natural breath pauses, and the microtones that presets ignore. We're going to stop guessing and start looking at the exact parameters that bridge the gap between a digital render and a real vocal identity. Let's get into the settings. So, how many times have you been watching YouTube and you hear the same voice over and over again? You think to yourself, oh my God, I just heard that exact voice on a different channel talking about a completely different subject. It breaks the immersion, doesn't it? Well, I'm about to teach you the way to get past that and architect your own unique one-to-one voice from scratch. Let's head into the design lab. Okay. Now we're moving into Act 2. This is the design lab. Instead of cloning a pre-existing voice, we are going to architect one from scratch using the voice design tool.
Good morning, everyone.
The secret
I
here
trust you're
is in
all
the
well.
prompt description. Once you hit generate, ElevenLabs gives you 3 variations. Here is the pro tip. When you find the perfect match, save it to your library immediately. This becomes your permanent identity card. In the AI world, consistency is currency. By locking this prompt-generated voice, you ensure that every video in your series sounds like the exact same person every single time. Avoid
morning,
generic
everyone.
terms like
I trust
nice
you're all well.
voice.
Good
As
morning,
a musician,
everyone.
I think
I
in
trust
textures.
you're all well.
Use descriptive
morning,
keywords
everyone.
like hushed,
I trust you're all
resonant,
well.
or velvety. The more specific your prompt, the more consistent your result will be.
To get away from the AI sparkle and get that professional weight, try these slider settings as a baseline. Stability, 45%, low enough to allow for natural gravel and inflection, high enough to stay professional. Clarity plus similarity. Enhancement, 85%. We need the high mids to cut through the mix on those home speakers. Style exaggeration, 15%. Keep it subtle. Too much makes it sound like a movie trailer caricature.
Most creators think a good AI voice starts with the model. They're wrong. A realistic voice is built in the shaping. In ElevenLabs, your stability slider isn't just a setting, it's your character's emotional baseline. At 60%, you get the micro fluctuations of a human breath. At 80%, you get the authoritative weight of a professional narrator. But the real secret to the ElevenLabs standard? Similarity boost. Crank it too high and you get digital artifacts. Keep it at 75% and you lock in that high-fidelity identity without the metallic rasp. Then you have to look at style exaggeration. For a teacher like Sloan, keep this low. You don't want drama, you want presence. You want the audience to forget they're listening to an algorithm. Consistency isn't a happy accident. It's a directed performance. Stop clicking generate and start clicking shape. That is the ElevenLabs standard for high-end content. That is the standard. But this journey isn't just about me. It's about what you want to build. I need you to do 3 things. Like this video if you saw the future today. Subscribe so you don't miss our next leap. And most importantly, comment below. Tell me exactly what you want to see next. Do you want to dive deeper into my voice settings? Or are you ready to see how my visual identity is locked across different environments? Tell me your mission parameters, and I'll build the lesson. I'm Sloan, and I'll see you in the next one.